We're playing Dickie Kong. Fuck!
I like sleeping with sirens. What?
Welcome back to GBA.
I really don't like sleeping with sirens.
Welcome back.
Welcome back
To motherfucking GBA.
Something. Welcome back, Carter. This is a show from the 80s. If you don't remember it, it's probably because you weren't from the 80s.
Well, we're not from the 80s.
You weren't a real 90s kid.
So I probably shouldn't have made that.
Because we're like forever trapped in 1996.
The only 90s kids remember this thing made in 2002.
Yeah. Dude, if we're forever in 1996, that means I'm pretty sure
We're forever
I'm
the
not even a
sickest
fetus
kids.
yet. I'm like a figment of someone's thought.
Your dad's?
Maybe.
No,
The government?
The
government's like,
the government created me.
yeah.
They made me faster.
You're in your dad's balls.
There's a thought for you.
I wonder how long I was in my dad's boat.
From the window.
Tony, why don't you just go there? Like, you haven't gone to that side of this whole time.
Yeah,
What
you
are you
got.
talking about?
Oh, I guess you have. Okay, never mind.
I'm going over here to get that banana
Wait.
before I forget about it.
Donkey Kong 64. 64 divided by 4.
He's like
is-
27.
Which divided by 9 is 3. Half-Life 3 confirmed.
9/11 was an inside job. What if every conspiracy in the entire world was just connected? Even the ones that you make up on the spot.
Okay, Walmart is just a thing created by the Illuminati to make us buy things at a better price than we would at another store. And that store sells the things that you could use to trade on the black market to have stuff to make a bomb out of, that you could trade to get tickets to an airplane, that you can use the airplane to run into a building, which you can trade the building to start a war in Benghazi. Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Because there's a lost episode of SpongeBob.
Lost episode of SpongeBob. That's like 5 words. Take that 5. Minus 2. You have 3 left. Add another one. That's 4. Add another one. That's 5. Lost episode of SpongeBob. My god.
The next Eevee evolution will be a rock type.
Baboon blast.
It's fine, because it's a monkey.
Drink it, you bitch. Why didn't you drink it? Drink all of it.
Drink my seed.
I love how he's just like doing a shot of it and he's just like,
Now I have baboon blast.
oh, it's raining. Cody, what does that mean? Cody, what does that mean?
Stuff.
Stuff. Oh, and
Hey, wait, wouldn't there only be 2 half-lives? Because 1/2 and 1/2?
makes a hole.
Makes
And if
a
you have a
whole
hole, the hole is connected to the hole that was left in the hearts of Americans when the Twin Towers fell.
Wait! And what? Oh, and 1/2. And 1/2 is 1. The next odd number after 1 is 3. Half-Life 3.
No, there is
Left-
no.
Left 4 Dead.
Half-Life 3.
Left 4 Dead 3 confirmed. Hey, how long?
Half-Life of Dead.
That was
4.
supposed to be like 3 years ago.
Half-Life of Dead 4 confirmed.
Half-Life. Left 4 Dead 2 was released 3 years ago, Cody.
Oh, well, that was supposed to be like 2 years ago.
I'll show you 2.
I can't wait for Left 4 Dead 5. I bet it's gonna be the same thing as, like, you know, the other Left 4 Deads.
Yeah, but it keeps it going. It's not just kind of. I think the reason people prefer games where it still is
Shit.
kind of the same thing. Like, people hate Call of Duty because it's always the same thing. But the reason other people like those
I love Call of Duty.
I love cod. Fish.
you can get the fuck
So
out.
I was just texting Claire, and I told her I was gonna prove something to her, and my phone corrected it to probe. So I said, I'm gonna probe you. So, yeah, that might be. Oh, you missed.
Oh, fuck you.
It's okay, Cody. We all miss sometimes.
I don't know.
Sometimes Nathan only lasts 2 minutes during sex. Actually, 30 seconds.
D-
Actually, he has no sex.
When do I have sex?
Alright, you got it. Okay, there. Okay,
Okay, Grant, you gotta do this.
What?
Oh, you missed him last night. It was awful.
good. What do you do?
Oh, we were playing Donkey Kong Country Returns. Follow the annotation below. And it was just bad.
Damn it!
Oh, you,
Why
why do you pause every time?
Because he's trying to keep from just throwing the N64 on the ground. I love that way he reacts. He just lands there and he's just like,
Whoa! Ooh.
Sure hope I don't get thrown in the air. Whoa!
I sure Grant Kirk hope I don't get. It's because you wrote the music.
You can't prove it.
Motherfucker.
Maybe the game's pausing
I'll do
itself.
it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Shut up.
All right. Oh no.
What
That
is
does
this,
look
like
pretty
the
good
fifth
for
time?
an N64.
It's like it's the third time, Cody.
It's like the 8th time.
Eighth time.
It's
There
the
were-
8th
there
time.
Were, there were 8 terrorists.
No, it's the 8th time.
Okay, there were 8 terrorists.
The 8th.
Some of them died in the Battle of Waterloo. And then the other ones were like, we gotta get an airplane. So they did.
If you missed that.
They got on an airplane.
pissed.
They flew those airplanes into a field in Philadelphia.
Oh,
That
no!
field is the same place where the Battle of Gettysburg took place.
I hit the wrong button.
Gettysburg is the reason for slavery. Slavery is the reason for plague. Plague is the reason that Jewish people are oppressed
Ow.
all the time. Where am I going with this? Well, you see, if you go to Detroit, there's trash everywhere.
stabbed.
Trash, just like the people who treat Jews badly. Then in Detroit, what is there? There's gangs. There's people shooting people. Who likes to shoot people? The rebels in Benghazi. The government was planning it all along.
Planning what?
How did you just follow all those things together? Whoa.
What?
Mind
you guys
open.
you guys want to watch the last episode of Ed, Ed, Eddie's?
Lost episode of Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Who else was named Ed? Ed, the horse from the show. Ed.
The Fantastic Mr. Ed.
Yes, the Fantastic Mr. Ed. Who liked the Fantastic Mr. Ed? JFK. Who got assassinated? JFK. How many letters are there in JFK? JFK.
3.
Mr. Ed. 4. 3 plus 4 is 7.
7 plus 2 is 8.
7 plus 1 is 8. 8 times itself is 64. JFK's assassination was the reason for Donkey Kong 64. Oh! Yeah, but
I think we gotta tell somebody.
speaking
It's now on the YouTube channel.
but
The
Everybody
truth is
will
out.
hear.
but speaking of Fantastic Mr. Ed,
Fantastic Mr. Ed. Who liked Mr. Fantastic Ed? Mr. Fantastic from Fantastic Four. How many people are in Fantastic Four? 5. Trick question, because She-Hulk joins, so it becomes a Fantastic 5. How many people boarded the planes that attacked 9/11? 5. How many people died? More than 5. How many people were upset? The entire nation. How many people was in the entire nation? Quite a few. Quite a few of what? People. Where are there people? In Benghazi. Benghazi was planned by the government.
is Ben got okay? I'm gonna
I don't know
sound-
anything about Benghazi.
Okay, I'm gonna sound like a big dumb. Is it a place? Or
I think
because
so.
I think that's
Yes,
that.
Benghazi is a place.
Okay, it's a city in Libya, correct? Or something in Libya, or it's a thing.
See, I'm one of those people that, like, it's, you know, I'll see something like, you know, war in Benghazi, and it's like, okay, that's bad, but until it affects me directly, I don't care.
Why?
I mean, it's just like, now, like, okay, like a couple months ago, this whole thing with, like, North Korea threatening to nuke us, I was concerned about that. I was like, that will affect me. If he nukes us, you know, that could mean war with
that
North
was
Korea.
A bunch of,
Well, I realized that. I mean, at
shit.
first, when it was, like, really tense, I was like, this is kind of bad. But then when I realized he was just being a whiny little girl and was just trying to get people to do stuff for him, I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to worry about it anymore. But at first, when
Well, can you imagine, like, if he nuked America, why he would never go anywhere near? He only has like one. It's just-
You can't
Okay,
nuke everyone else.
One nuke. How many nukes did we drop on Japan? 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. If you add 2 to that, as in like the 2 nukes we dropped on Japan, that's 5. How many people boarded the planes on 9/11? 5. Am I correct? I don't know. This is a conspiracy theory. If there were 5 people, if you add 2 more, that's 7. How many days in a week are there? 7. How many months in a year? 12. That's like 4 more added to 7, I think.
5.
5.
Then we get out your calculator.
Yes, 5. There's 7 days in a week. 5 people boarded the plane. Add 5, that's 12. There's 12 months in a year. Who created the months of the year? Julius Caesar. Why? Because we like Caesar salad. Who serves Caesar salad? Wendy's. What color is Wendy's hair? Red. Who has no soul? Redheads. Cody, you're responsible for the war in Benghazi.
It's not even a war.
Oh, that's what the government wants you to think.
We haven't even.
Well, they did lie to the American public.
They always lie to the American public.
Yeah, telling us there was no UFOs, and that JFK's brain isn't in a secret lab in New Jersey,
Why would it be?
and that 90% of the Earth's population isn't lizard people. I call bullshit on that. I'm sure 90% of the planet's lizard people.
Wait, you're a lizard people?
Yeah, I'm not a lizard people. I would know if I were a lizard people.
There aren't any. There aren't any lizard people. You know why? Because you are one.
Now, I do have my suspicions about Cody. The way he has like that forked tongue and how his tail comes out every now and then. I'm not 100% certain if he's a lizard person or just a soulless ginger, but I'm worried.
Well, let's test and see if you can ride a bike. If you can ride a bike, then he's not a real
shit.
ginger.
I can't ride a bike.
Okay, so you're a real ginger.
I'm gonna see what's going on here.
You're just talking the whole time.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Creepypasta. Creepypasta. That's 11 letters. Add one more, that's 12. How many months in a year? 12. Not here on the moon, though. We're down to 9.
Oh, hey everybody! I found some
Now,
footage of this.
if you have 9 months in a
Okay,
year,
what happens when you divide 9 by 11?
9/11, because you'll get a fraction.
Holy shit!
The moon's responsible for 9/11.
Oh, we're making a lot of like 9/11 jokes and.
There's nothing funny about 9/11. We're just revealing the truth. Jet fuel, steel beams, explosions right before the plane made contact.
You mean gas igniting and, you know, exploding?
Before the plane made contact,
Oh, you know.
was the building like, uh-oh, here comes a plane, better blow up prematurely?
Oh, God.
I didn't think so.
Where is the rest of the world?
It's the door.
To the
Confused.
right.
CONFUSED.
The one
That's 8.
where the washer and dryer are?
Yes.
Oh.
God, in the fucking middle of a conspiracy theory and comes in here and interrupts me.
Why are people weird? Yeah.
Weird. If you arrange the letters, it's like wired. You have to have wires to make a bomb go off. There was a bomb on the plane that attacked not the Twin Towers, but the Pentagon. Pentagon. 5 sides. What else has 5 sides? The Star of Satan. What color is Satan? Red. What color is Cody's hair? Red. Cody, you're responsible for everything. Sweet. Alright, I'm just glad you can cope with it. Ooh, I gotta love that gong. Oh no! Cody, you gotta get it! Hurry, Cody! You only have 40 seconds to waste! Now you got 37! 6! 5! 4! 3! 2! Done! Neat! 7! 6! 5! Oh!
I got plenty
All
of
right,
time.
I have one thing. This creepypasta, real quick.
Yeah?
Alright. It's
about
okay. The whole thing is based around. There's an episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy that was like it was only aired at 5 a.m. and all this stuff, and that it was like Jimmy died and Rolf was fisting a cow.
Hey guys, I'm back from war.
You went to War II? War! 3 letters! That's it.
Conspiracy solved.
If war was caused by the number 3.
Okay, war.
PBS hates us.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Say it again as in war. We need war over and over again.
Whoa.
That's why when one war ends, another war follows. World War I, World War II,
International.
the Gulf War, our attack on terrorism,
International.
the Revolutionary
Civil
War, the Civil War. It all makes sense. This is why you can't live in Detroit without being shot. Because where did the Gettysburg a battle take place. Not in Gettysburg, but Detroit. It was a war. There was guns shooting. That's why if you go to Detroit, you get shot. I have no idea where I'm going with this.
This is obviously not the actual house.
Yeah.
Cody, can you not make it up the hill?
Nope.
Honestly,
Okay, well, maybe on the next episode of
You've heard this
GBA,
one?
we'll figure out how to get up the hill.
It's with Lanky. I already know how to do it.
Alright, well, okay, that's the end of this episode.
Bye! I love you!
And don't believe your government, and don't believe me. Don't believe anything, but believe everything. Just ponder on that.